Friends, Greg Newmaster coming at you again with another action figure review. Today I have SH Figuarts Son Goku Legendary Super Saiyan. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and help me to build my channel. Thank you very much. And Merry Christmas to you all. And Merry Christmas Eve to myself, actually. If anybody grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, whether you were in Japan or America, and when it finally came to America, I was fortunate because I had the bootleg tapes that a friend of mine had early on, so I was familiar with Dragon Ball Z pretty early on, and it was so exciting. It was so cool. Just the level of animation. The Japanese version of Superman, in my opinion. But super exciting. But just watching the Frieza saga and then finally seeing Goku after the long, drawn-out training, getting to Frieza, facing Frieza, and then finally the transformation into Super Saiyan for the first time is one of the most iconic moments in all of anime history, I would have to say. I can't even think what would be even more iconic than that in terms of anime. Watching Goku finally reach what we thought was the peak of power with the Super Saiyan. So it's awesome to finally have a really good representation of this figure. It just looks awesome. I mean, I thought this version was fantastic when it came out, and then they just keep getting better and better. So let's bust this baby open and check him out and see the improvements, and we'll get a good look at him. So nice packaging as always. There's the official sticker there, so it's not a bootleg. There's the bottom. There is the side of the package. There is the back. You get Goku and all of his various poses. There's the bottom, and there's the other side. I already cut the tape here. Let's try and open this up to not damage the box. Wow. Okay, so this is, I don't know if I just didn't catch on to this before, but I'm pretty sure this is new with the packaging, where they're giving you the instructions on how to assemble the head and put the different faces on and the different hair pieces. I saw this in a couple of my newer SH Figuarts figures, but I don't know. This is cool. So this is on there now. Instead of giving you an instruction manual. Let's pull him out and get a good look at him. I mean, this figure is just so eye-catching because of his bulk. Like, he just looks jacked, just like he did in the anime or on the show. Like, when Goku went Super Saiyan for the first time, he was just so buff and gigantic. And, of course, when he goes on into the other transformations, he becomes more sleek. But, I don't know, he looks great. So there's a huge complaint about the chest piece being a different color. Mine does not look too bad, honestly. I can slightly see like a little bit of a difference. It's actually like to the naked eye, it doesn't look as bad. It looks worse on camera, actually. So, I don't know. It's not, people were posting and commenting and very displeased about this. I don't know. It looks fine to me. I'm not going to alter it. You could put like a wash on that and maybe make it match a little better, but I don't know. Let's look at his head. Look at that head sculpt. The hair looks so good, and the coloring looks great. It's like a real light yellowish color, bordering into white. People have commented in the past how they don't like how dark of a yellow the hair was. And to me, it didn't matter because if they were powered up, their hair looked a different shade than if they weren't. So, man, this is prime Goku. He just looks great. He looks jacked. I mean, he just looks so jacked. The shoulders, the chest, he just looks huge. Like he's been juicing. He looks like Chris Hemsworth in Thor, the first Thor, or Henry Cavill in Man of Steel, where they just look so jacked for those first films. Man, looks great. This is such a good sculpt. The pants, I think they're finally figuring out the pants. Like, if you look at former figures, the baggy pants, they were always trying to figure out how to do this in the hips. And this wasn't too bad, but I don't know. I don't know what I like better. It's really hard when you have baggy pants on a hard plastic figure. And that's what he looks like from behind. His butt looks huge, very wide, like thunder thighs, and just like really wide tree trunk hips. I mean, that head sculpt is so awesome. The hair feels a little bit softer. It's not like a real hard, sharp plastic like the Ultra Instinct or the previous version of this figure. Articulation-wise, leg goes up that high. We got the double jointed knees. Oh, wow. That's a really good... They improved this, looks like. The ankle pivots really far. You had very limited movement in the past with the ankles. That's a really big improvement. Toe articulation's great. Look at that leg. I just like the musculature in the knee and the thighs. Like, that looks fantastic. You can see the calf muscles. There's like nice little scratches and nicks on it from battle damage. We got articulation in the hip there. They got rid of that like extra piece, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh, wow, he can do a full straddle. What else? His legs kick up real high. Nice crunch, ab crunch, back bend. Tons of articulation in the head and the neck, as much as you could possibly want. His arms look so jacked and roided out. Like, it's just crazy. He looks great from the back. There's the back of the hair. He can look up that high. He can look down. You could get tons of dynamic posing with this guy. Let's see, the butterfly joints. Like, he's ready for some old school boxing here. Put him up. Just looks fantastic. I mean, great. Just beautiful figure. I love this face. This is the default face that came on the figure. Nice facial expression. Like, he's ready to rock. What else? We have another hair head sculpt. And then we have a piece of hair. It goes on like so, I believe. Pretty sure this one goes on this. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, this... Okay, so this one is for the hair spiked all the way up when he's like full power. So there's this hair. So let's get a look at the different faces. You get 3 other facial expressions. So we have his screaming. All right, so that one doesn't fit on there, I don't think. Oh, it does. It does. Okay. So this piece of hair comes off like this. And then... So we got him like screaming and yelling, like full power up. And then if you want, I think you can put this piece of hair on here like so. I think it goes on this one. No, okay, so this one will go on the head that came on it. So you get a facial expression like that. Awesome. Screaming, charging up. Then we get, what else? Like Frieza, I'm coming to get you. Coming to tear you apart. And then we get another one with gritted teeth. He's powered up like so. Not bad. And then we get a... I always give you a smirking one. The smirk is more of a Vegeta thing, so that's always more appropriate for me to give Vegeta the smirk face. She's just so cocky. But then we get a smirk like that. Kind of looks like Vegeto or Gogeta with his hair like that. But looking really good. So the most appropriate face with this alternate hair head sculpt is the screaming like a maniac pose. Yeah, so this one is made for that, in my opinion. So that looks really good. So you get the 3 alternate head sculpts, or face swaps, I should say. And then, what else do we get? So we get the alternate hair piece. So this comes off with the really big bangs. And then you can put this one on. And I know this isn't the case, but this is what it looks like to me. This is like Super Saiyan 2. That's what it reminds me of. So, like almost all the hair is up. And there's like a couple pieces down. Even though I know this isn't actually Super Saiyan 2. That's what it looks like. So he has almost all of his hair up. And then Super Saiyan 3, his hair is long and is pushed all the way back. We can kind of do a Super Saiyan 2 there if you want. So that's pretty fun. You get that option. And then what else do we have? It just looks so good with the bangs like that. I mean, he looks amazing. Then we have... So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 total sets of hands. You get 5 additional sets. So we get open blasting hands like that. You get a left and a right. We get Kamehameha hands. So they are open like so. We get more of like closed finger hands, like firing a blast or striking a kung fu pose. Hands like that. And then you get sort of like a tiger pose hand. Another just different hand options. And then last but not least, you have Kamehameha hands with a little port on it for the common blast effect that you get. Let's see if I can get it out here. It's sort of stuck in the packaging. There we go. So here's the blast effect, and then you can put the little, the little power pieces like flaring out of it. So here's Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So it's the same blast effect. It's just blue instead of this pinkish red. So lots of options there. I'll probably display it with the blast effect just because he's so awesome. But let's get a good look at him and compare him to some other Gokus. So in terms of like buffness and girth. So he's about as bulky as Super Saiyan 4 Goku. In terms of like width and jackness, I would say they're about the same. Even though he just looks buffer in this, their arms are about the same thickness and width, and their chest is the same buffness. But yeah, I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku has the cleanest looking pants, by the way. Like, just, The hips look really nice. It just fits well. So here's Ultra Instinct Goku. And he's much smaller in the chest. And at least the the pieces match in terms of coloring. So this is a much more sleek Goku, ripped, thinner, not as bulky and roided out. This is like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the early days of the Mr. Olympia. Like just how big and gigantic he was. And this is Arnold in Mr. Olympia, like in his last Mr. Olympia when he came back from filming Conan the Barbarian and won the last Mr. Olympia, and he was about this size, but he still won because he was Arnold. Some fun Arnold Schwarzenegger trivia. So let's switch the heads out and see what he looks like. See if this fits on here. Actually, I feel like this peg is a little bit smaller on the Ultra Instinct, and it is. So you can't head swap with, unfortunately, you can't head swap with Ultra Instinct Goku. It's just going to fall right off. So that's disappointing, but that's what he looks like. So you can kind of get a nice sense of what he looks like. So, I mean, just in terms of musculature and sculpt, if you're a fan of human anatomy, I mean, this just looks so good. It just looks just like the anime. All the muscles, the striations are defined. You can see all the scratches, the abs. It just looks so good. Such an awesome looking figure. The sculpt is amazing. So this is the penultimate, I would say, Super Saiyan 1 Goku. Like if you're gonna buy any of these figures and you want like a Super Saiyan 1 Goku, and there's been so many at this point, I mean, this is the one to get. This blows this one out of the water. This earlier release and the other earlier releases. He looks amazing. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Merry Christmas and God bless you all. Peace.